Well, good morning, and finally slept and feeling a lot better now. Fully refreshed. We found out that because of Nyepi Day, a lot of places are closing up early this year. So we're going to head off up to the Bintang Supermarket and get some bits and pieces, some food, some snacks.
We're Mark and V, and this is our adventures.
I'm not really sure how we're going to eat tonight. I'm sure there's going to be some places open, but a lot of people are saying the majority is going to be closed, bars and that. So we're just going to have to find out what actually is going to be happening. But in the meantime, we're going to go up to the Bintang Supermarket now and get some bits and maybe get some stuff to make a eating video on Nyepi Day, something to do. Now, it's funny, the things you notice when you've been coming here for years. Gang Sorga used to be really immaculate, and people used to clean up here. They'd be sweeping, washing down. But now we've noticed, just last night, all along they're not picking up a dog poo. I should say dog poo, not what I said before, because I believe YouTube don't like it anymore. But they're just leaving it. It's a shame, really. It's just being left a little bit. I suppose. The fact that COVID has had such a decimation on the island is having an effect, but it stops, it makes people come up here, not want to come up anymore. So this road leads us down to Legion Street again. It's quiet, but it is early morning. It's about 8:30 at the moment, so that's why it's a lot quieter. And this is Legion Street, and this is a sort of calm before the storm, really. You'll see people sat around waiting to go to their jobs. I think this being near Nyepi Day, I see a few coaches up ahead. I'm not sure, but they may be taking people up to the Mother Temple for the ceremonies. I'm sure there's going to be lots of ceremonies going on at the moment, and various different people will be going back to villages, because a lot of people obviously work in Kuta, Legion area, but come from villages further afield, and it makes sense to get big coaches to take them back up. I was reading somewhere that there was, you see all the wiring up here. I mean, it's horrendous. It always has been horrendous, but it just looks worse. But there were some pictures on the internet the other day of a fire, and the guy was actually trying to put it out with water. So, brave man, that's all I can say. And this is the, where I think people may be going to ceremonies. Morning! People may be going to ceremonies. Morning. And there's a Sky Garden. Now, that's been closed for a long time, but apparently it's just reopened. I don't know if we'll be going in it in the time we got, because obviously most places are going to close in Kuta over the next day or so, so I don't know if we'll have time. And our journey's going to take us on a lot further afield, so I don't know if we'll have the chance. But when you start looking, there's a few people who report it looks a bit dodgy inside when you look. But, I don't know. Anybody I knew who went in there beforehand always said they had a really good time, so. We've never been in, but my daughter used to frequent it a lot. As we come up a bit further, I'm sure this used to be the Albino Germans bar. It was a sports bar. And it's now a nightclub, but if it is the one, the very first time I came to Bali, I went to the Sari Club and ended up in this bar. And I remember being woken up about 5 o'clock in the morning, asked to pay me bar bill because they wanted to close. It was me and my friend left. I suppose one thing I never talk about when I first get here is the difference we feel with temperatures. And, if you're Australian, you're coming from relatively hot country anyway. Maybe not so humid, but you're definitely coming from hot. We've just come from literally 5-degree temperatures at night, if we're lucky. And if we're very, very lucky, it's been 10 degrees, so the temperature difference is quite a difference. Watch us, yeah, watch us.
How are you? What?
I am very well, buddy.
Are you from England?
I am from England.
Oh, what's your name?
Mark, and what's your name?
You name Mark?
My name, Mark.
Name me Alois.
Alois.
Yeah.
Alois, nice to meet you, Alois.
Yeah, good. Name.
Gonna go and get some breakfast now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
Very tired, we only arrived last night, so...
Yeah. you long time in Bali?
yeah, 6 weeks.
1 week?
6.
Oh.
6 weeks, yeah.
6 weeks only.
In Bali.
Month, yeah. Only 1 month.
Month and a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Look after yourself. Maybe see you again, all right?
Yeah.
Look out for me.
You come back, you look, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a look if we come back through, yeah. No worries.
Cheap for you. Give you $5.
Okay, $5.
$5.
We don't have dollar though.
Only rupiah,
There's
50,000.
pound in England.
Yeah. It was $5 in rupiah. In rupiah, only 50,000.
50,000.
Yeah.
I see, that's how you work it. Okay.
Where going you now?
Where are we going now? Going to get some breakfast. Breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good name, you name Mark, yeah?
Mark, yeah.
Name me Alois.
Alois.
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you, Alois. I'm going to catch him up now because
Thank you, boss.
I might miss out my breakfast.
Okay.
Look out for yourself, right? I don't know how to talk to the locals. I will get hassled a little bit when I come back past because he's obviously going to try and sell me something now for 50,000. It seems to be the standard starting fee at the moment. I've only seen a few of them at the moment, and everyone's been $5 or 50,000. You tell them you're English, so it's definitely 50,000 because they don't convert pounds. You're just going to make up your own mind, is it? You know, whatever you pay, you're not paying a lot, and you just have to decide whether it's worth it to you. And if it's worth it to you, then that's fine, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
you're going to be helping them out a little bit, and you know, that's all it's about. And you're on holiday, so you're going to be a little bit easier with your money. And if you're traveling, you're a bit tighter with your money. Well, it's fair, barter a bit more. I mean, they like to barter and I like to barter as well, so you got to do a bit of that. Well, we're stopping for breakfast today on Legion Street. It's Warung Etnik. Place we've not called in before, so it's a new one for us. So it's music in the background, so I don't know how well it's going to come out or not, but quite a nicely decorated place. Lots of sort of car memorabilia sort of stuff. Lots of VW stuff, and obviously we like the VW stuff, so we'll take you around and show you some of the pictures on that in a minute. And I'll show you the food as well, so hopefully you're going to be able to hear what I'm saying and the music's not coming through too much. So that's a big breakfast. Not quite as big as I thought, but it does come with a bread platter. There's obviously very much a VW theme in this room. Lots of splitties and bays and early Beatles. And certainly Jakarta mods there as well. Better picture up there. I've been walking up and down the street, well, walking up the street at the moment, not walking up and down, but wondering why we're not seeing any Ogas. And I just saw this chap peer into some tarpaulin here. It made me suddenly realise what it is. So we've got this tarpaulin, I've been going up the street. And if you look inside, that's why we're not seeing them, because they're all hidden away at the moment. Absolutely amazing. Come here. Right, you both walked past, I did as well, nearly. Don't even know what you're looking at yet, do you? No. Step this way. Look in there. Now we're on Legion Street, and sometimes you just got to look a little bit deeper. How beautiful is this? That is stunning.
And if I just turn around, just to prove that I am on Legion Street, there you are. So you can find these things and they are beautiful. Starting to spot the yoga ogres now. This one here is like the full display.
Kantor pajak ring isto dewasa. Itu betara-betari sapi sade pelingnya ring Balai Agung ring kayangan desa. Lurus bunga. Kooperatif Kuangan.
Right, we're going to go into Bintang Supermarket now and have a look around, and it's all been rebuilt since there was a fire back in
18 months.
about 18 months ago, something like that. I'll check it out properly and put it down there below. But it's looking a lot nicer in here. It really is looking a lot nicer. So we'll have a look around. I think we're going to buy lots of weird snacks as well. Seems like you can buy pretty much everything in here. Sort of in the centre of Legion, if you're looking for it. I'll put little coordinates below, I think, just so if you're looking for this, you don't know about it, you know where to go. But we're going to buy some bits and pieces that are strange. Oh, there's my favourite. Look at that. Please just found it. Silver Queen, my favourite chocolate in Bali. So we're going to look for some very strange things tonight, and I think I'm not going to film what I'm buying because it makes it more of a interest when we actually get there.
I catch up, you keep darting across rows. I think, oh, where's he gone now? Oh, come on and have a look then.
Well, the upstairs of Bintang Supermarket is literally everything you could want for the household, really. If you were coming over for a longer stay, I think they got most things you need. Yeah, electrical stuff, plumbing, cat foods, dog foods. And you've got all your sort of DIY bits and pieces, bows. Pretty much everything you can need. Some clothing over there. Of course, if you're looking for a feather duster, there you go, that real feather dusters. None of this fake imitation stuff.
Okay. What size do you want, Deb?
Yeah,
Dog one.
our friend Debbie would really like this. Right, so we got some snacks and bits and pieces in for Nyepi Day because obviously there's going to be nothing open, so we wanted to make sure we got that all sorted out. Now we've just come straight back up to Kuta Beach because we want to wander down the Discovery Mall just because we want to get a sim and bits and pieces like that down there. They've changed Kuta Beach. I don't know how well you are aware of this. It's like a beach walk they've put along. So all the bars, you got little huts at the top. You can see the wooden huts and all the bars down here. Now, in principle, that looks really nice, but you've got this rock in front of it to hold all that walkway up there. And the biggest issue is, as you walk on, you can't walk onto the beach. So you're sort of trapped. And I think, inadvertently, what they're going to do is they're going to put people off coming onto the beach. Because look at the beach. The beach is quiet, really quiet. I don't know if it's just very, very quiet at the moment or not. But you can't just walk up through the people and onto the beach. So most people do walk through the people down onto the beach and then walk, you know, either down towards Legion or walk up towards Discovery Mall that way. And now you can't do it. Just looking at it, it's really difficult. You've got this little slipway here, but there don't appear to be many slipways to come down. Some of them have got their beach tables and everything a bit further down, and I think they're going to have to do, well, actually quite a lot of them have done it. I think you're going to have to do it, sit down and watch the sunset and, you know, get people who are sitting on the beach. Otherwise, I think it's going to like kill off this area. Because the way well, I'll say kill off the area, it's the way we liked it. Maybe you think it's better. You know, tell us. You know, what do you think? Have you been here already? And what's your experience? Do you think it's better? I mean, I'm not convinced yet, but we're going to go down to our friend Kuta Rhonda, who's down that way a bit later. Sit with sunset for him, and we'll have a couple of bintangs watching the sunset with him, and we'll sit down and we'll sort of make up our own minds then what it's like when you sat down, whether it's actually better. I know a few people say it's nicer because you can walk along the beach on the beach walk, and you got a proper path to walk along. So, you know, maybe that is a good reason to do it. But have to make your own mind up. But I'd love to know, you know, for those of you who've already been here, what your comments are. You know, what you think about it. And I'll tell you more later. Now we're just looking up at the bars there. This is the sort of, as you come in on the left-hand side of the gates of Kuta. There you are. I've always called them the gates of Kuta. I don't know what you call them. But it's quite round up there. Now me and V were just talking. And we're saying maybe this will keep the beach cleaner because you won't have people on the beach dumping their rubbish. It'll be picked up by the bar guys and girls. So that might, you know, might be a benefit of it. I still don't know if I like it. But, you know, I'm one person. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether I like it or not. You know, it's whether it works or not. And we'll still come back. And it's not going to stop you coming, is it? Well, this is new as well. I don't know what it is, but it's this could be where the turtles protection place used to be. So we're going to go and have a little look and see if we can figure out what it is. Pretty amazing statue though, isn't it? Well, interestingly, nobody seems to know what it is, but there's one of the drivers sat outside, so that doesn't mean to say nobody does. But it's pretty impressive, a statue on top. It's got to be here for some reason. I'm not sure what the reason is at the moment. And if you know what it is, please tell me in the comments below, because I've got no idea at the moment. Some sort of shelter. Shelter Kubakana Barina. That's probably pronounced terribly wrong. Well, it could be where the art markets are going, couldn't it?
It's got all these frozen beer, look.
Yeah.
Painted down.
Well, that's a damn good show, V. Is V right? So we're now on the beach walk and we're just carrying on up to Discovery Mall. Seems very, very quiet today. We are 2 days before Nyepi, so I'd imagine there's a lot of people that are not going to come up to Bali at the moment because they don't want to have to stay in the confines of a hotel for a day. I remember when this area was just used for storing like old machinery in it. Do you remember that?
Diggers.
Old diggers and that, yeah. I think I've even got some pictures somewhere. For you lot watching this, I'm going to have a look through now, see if I've got any photos, can put one up. I remember wandering through many years ago now, because we had the children and they were quite young. And there was all sorts of diggers and big piles of chain and stuff like that, drums. Yeah, I'll have to find out if I can find any.
You try and get off and the swing comes with you, you've got to wiggle it off.
Well, yeah, I was filming, yeah. Hello there. How are you? There. Hello, how are you? And this is how the other half live. You never see me and V paying for anything that much. We like more simpler things. Although we could be tempted if someone wants to put someone for a night and see what it's like. We're quite happy to do it. We'll give you a video for free. In a Discovery Mall now. And just on the side is these little tracks for the kids. So if your kids are here and they're a bit bored, yeah, you could always bring them here. I'm sure my grandson would have great fun riding around here.
Yeah,
Well, the sun's looks like it's not going to be a very good sunset tonight, but you never know. Might change in an instant. But we just went into the Discovery Mall to get SIM cards, and we went to a shop down near the front, near Bread Talk. It was called Lolly Polly, and the girls were absolutely amazing. They set our phones up literally. I would say they've set 3 phones up in less than 7 minutes. Really good. All we needed was quickly show our passports. They took the IE number of our phones, took a photograph of it, and done. So got 35 gig of data, and I think it was 270,000 there. Probably better deals about. I know some of you are going to say, oh, you could have got it cheaper, so wherever else. But last year our experience was quite terrible. We were maybe 35 minutes having our phone set up, and my phone was a right mess afterwards because the girl had changed some settings. So it took quite a while to get it back to as it used to be. So yeah, if you're in the Kuta area, Kuta Legion area, and you want a SIM card, just pop down the Discovery Mall and see Lolly Polly, right by Bread Talk. That's right at the front door, so you can get a taxi down if you need to. It's a big down, isn't it? Yeah. But then we're on the beach. We're going to wander back over now to Kut's bar. It's roughly sort of in that area there. Flapjacks is on the main street, or was on the main street, and he's just in behind there. But normally he's pretty good. He'll see us before we see him. Well, it don't look like it's going to be much of a sunset tonight. It's a shame, really, but we've got to bring a video to a close at some stage. So we've just come down to the water's edge to have one last look. Not bad looking sunset, but I've seen better, and you probably have as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed the opening of our return to Bali, and looking forward to lots more. We're got a few sort of strange days coming up now because things are closing. So tomorrow we're just gonna have a wander around. I'm gonna go up Poppy's tomorrow and revisit the video I did last year and see how much has changed. So it'll be a new video for that, so a comparison. And then the day after that is Nyepi Day. So tomorrow night will be the Oga Oga stuff. So I'll be going up and doing a video of that and carry it on into Silent Day and sort of try and show you some of the differences of like being in Bali on Silent Day and what the impact is. So what I'd like to say is thanks for watching the video, and if you've enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of this trip, and it's going to be quite an epic trip this year as well, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you very soon in the next video. which will be tomorrow. In fact, there might even be another video tonight because we're thinking about going out and going to, there's apparently a drag show on, so we thought we might go along there for a laugh. So there might be a little separate video on that. I don't know if we'll get there yet, but hopefully we will. See you soon. Look after yourselves. Bye.